Today's Christmas cracker brings us to our hometown club, Lymington once again. This is another one of our friends, Newport, Isle of Wight, and we're not filming this after the game.
Pub in Lymington. It's literally 5 minutes from the sports ground where Lymington Town play their home games. It's about a 15-minute walk from the train station. There's a nice selection of sort of beers on tap, more pricier end of the market maybe, like Hell's Lager and Moretti and things like that, which is nice for a change. And you've got to feel like splashing out a bit of extra cash, and not when you're like me, usually have Foster's. This is a good place to come. The food they do here is really good as well. It's the sort of place that people come down and have the food. It's got a nice cosy sort of atmosphere. It's sort of like a sort of place you'd possibly go out on a date to go to. I've just nipped in here because it's really near the ground, and it's a nice little pub. So if you're in Lymington going to a game, try and find a townhouse. Literally 2-minute walk to sports ground from here.
Joined by Jack Higdon, player coach of Lymington Town, and Ben Morris, who is central midfield, correct? We'll start with you, Jack. You took on the player coach role in the summer. How'd that come about?
Yeah, not too bad. I think I'm more so coaching at the start of the season. I got injured, and so more so playing now. But it's difficult to try and balance them both. But it's been good fun. It's worked quite well.
Ben, you came in from New Milton. What made you decide to sort of leave New Milton to come down to Lymington?
I think, to be honest, it's a culmination of many things. To be honest, I mean, got some family down here involved with the club. Sort of was getting, in and out a bit of position-wise as well. So come down here for a bit of pre-season, and then it's gone really well. I'm really enjoying it. Playing every week. I'm skipping now, so yeah, it's all. Yeah.
And after it was a bit of a slow start to the season, wasn't it? But you guys have really picked up since then. So is that down to sort of the tactics or the training, or just confidence has grown, sort of thing?
A bit of everything, to be honest, isn't it? I mean, like you say, we lost first 5 or 6, was it? Yeah. And I think, we changed shape. We've gone to a back 4, haven't we? It's definitely a lot more solid. But I think as well, like you say, just getting used to everyone gelling together, sort of everyone buying into what we're doing. Bit of confidence, we got, Connor scoring lots of goals up top, everyone working well together, I think it's...
definitely confidence. I think we had a few young lads, well, quite a lot of young lads who haven't played this level before, and I think once they realise that they can compete at this level, once we've got our first couple of wins, I think that really helped us.
And that sort of brings me on to, how does it help having experienced players like yourself and Richard Sesse sort of playing with the younger guys? What do you sort of part to them on the pitch, sort of thing?
Yeah, I try and talk as much as possible to players, and I hope that I am a big help to young players. Obviously, we've got quite a few of them in the squad, so let's try and help them as much as I can, and I hope they feel the benefits.
Oh, brilliant. And final question, this is a ground hopping vlog. What would you guys say to anyone who wants to come down to catch a Lymington game?
Well, you always get goals at them, I'll tell you that. We must score, we ship a few, but I'll tell you what, we'll score a few as well, so always an exciting game down here, that's for sure, yeah.
And it's just a family club, everyone's welcome, just I think, get down there.
Yeah, definitely.
Football.
That's brilliant, boys. Cheers for that.
Well, this is our pre-Christmas vlog. There's a lot in the air today. We'll see how the day goes, but special occasion for me on 2 occasions, Matthew. Do you want to hear a couple of my pointless facts?
Go on then.
So 5 years to the day since I got my couch for my flat, because I only remember that because it come up on the Footballogy app that 5 years ago today I was at Bournemouth versus Burnley, and the couch didn't arrive till 2:30, so I had to run down the ground to watch Bournemouth lose 1-0 at home. Those were the days of supporting Bournemouth. And also today is my 100th match of 2024.
Oh, I can say that's an interesting fact. The other one is, well, there's reason people tune in to hear talk stuff like that. So
And as I said to Laura, Laura was fascinated when I told her that fact this morning. But yeah,
See why.
and then she also said you'll never be doing that again once the baby arrives. So that's why I've got to 100 games today. It could potentially have been the Romsey game last night, but it got postponed. But
What did it?
on to today's Christmas action. Not quite snow in the air, is it? But never mind. But we are again at Lymington, our hometown club, because we've got a bit of a shindig on after work. But
Yep.
it doesn't really sound like a shindig because no one's coming apparently. But that's Matt's fault for not arranging it properly. So yeah, Lymington, last time we were here, wasn't it? A cracking 4-3 game against an informed Frimley.
Yep.
And they're also playing an informed team Newport today, aren't they?
13 games undefeated at the minute. Lymington Town, obviously their last 3 games, they won 3-1 here last week against Forley, a 4-2, very good 4-2 win away to Cove,
Excellent
and that 4-3
win, yes.
against Frimley. Their top scorer this season is Connor Lopez, of course, 13 in 20 odd appearances. Alex Morris has got 9 in 25, so he's catching up. What we like about Lymington is Ash has got them playing that attacking brand of football, where it's
Yes.
if you score 3, we'll score 4, sort of thing.
And they seem to fear no one, don't they?
Yeah, there's no fear. And also there's a bit more strength in mental strength, I think, as well, because
Yes,
last season if they went
yeah.
a goal down, they tended to crumble. If they go goal down here, like we saw against Aldermaston, they're
It's up
capable
in
of
the
coming
air.
back and turning that around to make it 2-1.
Yeah, they're not panicking, are they?
no,
as
no,
much,
they're
and
not.
They seem to have that bit more togetherness that they had the last few seasons. But it's been hard because obviously the trouble they've had with the demotions is
Yeah.
bound to break the squad up.
But it's nice to see them up and running. I mean, if they win this, actually, they'll be literally 4 points off those playoff places. So they really have gone on this season. I mean, there's unsung heroes in the team as well, which is Sesse, the midfielder. Aaron Christie, I think, has been brilliant. Made his debut last season, the age of 16, and it's probably a bright spot for a bad season. But
Yeah.
he's done really, really well this
Yeah,
year.
really well.
He's a great from the midfielder.
What about our friends Newport? Another one of our teams we enjoy watching, aren't they?
They are indeed. They had a brilliant 5-1 win against Aldsford last week at home.
Very quick out the blocks that game, weren't they?
They were.
something
Scored a
to
few
watch
goals
today.
quite early. Fleetland's a 2-2 draw away and a 2-2 draw of Clanfield at home. Their top scorer is Jai Nash with 14 goals this season. But one player I do want to mention about them is Joe Craig in midfield. We saw him against Whitchurch. I thought he was very good. He's very tall, so he adds height from set pieces. He scored his goal from a free kick. Get his head on it that way. But he's also very good with the ball at his feet. He's very good with the ball at his feet as well, and he sort of links that midfield to attack. And also, I've been told to mention his perm.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
I'm not quite there yet with my perm, but yeah, here's to a good game, and this bloody rain better stop. Huddle.
Yeah, it's only 10 seconds after his break.
Oh, Connor.
There he is, Joe Craig.
Tell you what, that's one of the... No, but it's just... Does he know people that can sign us in there? He doesn't know anyone apart from us. Goals, goals, goals! Who's that? He is in. Ooh. That was a good minute. Offside. Good shot. Angle. That's a nice bounce, really.
Side off. And
Go.
again.
Give me another go. Streak ahead.
going to be at least a couple of minutes. We're good to go. We're holding it. We're doing it. He's not trying my foot at all there.
And the big HT is Lymington 1, Newport 0. As you can probably tell by this link, the conditions have picked up somewhat, haven't they? Especially the wind. At least the rain's died off somewhat during the first half. But yeah, Lymington took the lead after 8 minutes. But you have to say, Newport, first attack of the game, they very nearly scored, didn't they?
Yeah, they
so
did.
that could have set a different tone of the game. But Lymington played well, started out the blocks, got their goal, wasn't it? A good cross, hung up in the wind a bit, and
Ben Morris, who gives as good as interviews, he does a header.
Yeah, no, hung up nicely, but he still dispatched it well. And you think, I think Lymington had the first quarter. I think Newport have been gradually getting back into it. They've had one cleared off the line. They've had a few chances. Haven't they?
Yes, they have. Like you said, it was Will Johnson put a lovely cross into the box, and Ben Morris was there just to put it away with his head. That put them 1-0 up. Newport, like you said, have had their chances. I thought Joe Craig has been particularly good in midfield. He sort of went on an amazing run, and then was judged to have fouled the defender. We're not too sure on that. But like you said, Nick Trojankowski in goal for Lymington's pulled a couple of really good saves. One off the line, and I've got to mention young Kai Grace on the right wing for Newport. I thought he was really good as well. The game could go either way. Newport definitely got the firepower to get back into it, but we saw against Frimley, Lymington do like to play on the counter.
Yeah, exactly, and they could use the wind to their advantage like they did then. So yeah, we'll see.
It's cold.
Jim, Berlin. I pinched the wrist off.
I pinched.
It's just one of those. And then they scored like 2 minutes later. You thought, oh, hello.
Oh, good defending.
And when Winchester, it was 2-1, then it was 3-1. Give me another goal then, go on.
Go Butcher. It's going to be middle goalkeeper right.
Chevron beating Portland 3-0. That's the end of.
Keep it up well. Good game of football, to be fair. Ash, 1-1 draw today. Give us a few thoughts about the game.
It shows how far the boys have come because they're disappointed with a point. And in fairness, from my opinion, we're disappointed with it because we know that we pressed on as a team now. But in reflection, they had chances as well, so it could have gone either way. So obviously we'll accept that as 4 unbeaten now. So we've definitely made massive steps considering where we were at the start of the season, and and I think the feedback is you only got to look at the crowd now, the clubhouse. There's a bit more of a buzz around Lymington, which is great.
It's good to have big crowd back, isn't it? A bit of atmosphere going
Yeah,
back on,
and
'cause last
the
season we
lads
lost
love
that.
it. Yeah, the lads love it. It's massive for the lads, and you know they
Yeah.
give back to the people that come and watch them and paying to come in. So you know, really chuffed with the lads, but still disappointed because we had chances as well. So you know, I want 3 points every week, but that's not football, is it?
You defended really well today, considering it was sort of a makeshift centre-back partnership, wasn't it? Because Rich normally plays in midfield and Lewis is
Yeah.
normally a left-back, and they did really well together, didn't they?
They did. Again, you know, it's an area that we know that we sometimes need to work on. And Aidan's away this week. Lewis is struggling with his back as well, and he's been away. So, you know, we've lost what was been playing our centre back. So yeah, you know, Louis stepped up, a young lad coming forward, been in the first and around the squad. Lovely lad, talks a lot. He's calm on the ball. He'd definitely come in it. And again, Richie's a footballer. You know, we've asked him to do a job, and you know, he's done that job. You know, sometimes you have to be reminded about his position, but likewise, he's done the job for the team, and you know, they're all in it together, and you know, it's great to see, and team spirit's great. You know, and now we want to see, you know, where we can actually finish in this league.
I was going to say about that, because if you one day literally would be 4 points off the playoffs. Is the playoffs a realistic sort of
You know, people are asking me that now, and that's always going to happen. But I've taken each game as it comes. You know, I've got to do that. However, ultimately, yeah, you always want to push to be as high as you can, and you know, we want to upset more people as we come into the new year. And you know, why can't you dream? Why can't you go for it? You know,
Exactly.
if you don't, then you know you've got to have a plan, haven't you? So you know, we are upsetting some teams, and you know, if we get the right results, then we can put pressure on those playoffs.
Joe, 1-1 draw. Give us a few thoughts about the game.
Yeah, hard game. At times it felt like a bit of a basketball game, to be honest. With Limo, to be fair, you know they're going to work hard. They're really young, they're really fit, high intensity, pressure really high. I think first 25 minutes they were probably well on top. Then we grew into it, had a few chances. Very questionable decision from a corner. I'll watch that back on the video, but I'm pretty sure that was in. Then yeah, second half was a bit more of a basketball game. We had a lot of chances for set pieces. They had a lot of crosses that sort of flashed through the box. Almighty goal scramble at the end there. I don't know how we kept that out. But I think the draw's probably pretty fair on the day, to be honest.
And it was Macaulay Watson with your goal. It's his 5th of the season.
Yeah.
Your defenders have contributed quite a few goals this season. Is it something you work on as a team, or is it just...
To be honest, set pieces, we were strong at set pieces last year. And obviously our back line's pretty big. Today, when they had an attacking corner, I saw they left 4 or 5 players back, so I was like, they're not thinking they're going to score from set pieces, so we were always going to be dangerous. We do work a little bit on it, but not loads. Yeah, almost like the Arsenal of the Wessex League with our corners, aren't we?
And next game up for you guys is the Derby
Yeah, big
Boxing
one.
Day.
Yeah, big game.
How special is that game?
It's going to be a massive game, especially where we're literally like neck and neck in the league at the moment. Both teams having a good year, good season. I'm not sure how they got on today, to be fair, but
I think they've won. They're
Yeah.
4-2 up.
yeah. So I think we were 2 points in front. So I think we'll literally be level on points going into Boxing Day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be a really good game. Should be a big crowd, and obviously going into it 14 unbeaten is a good sign for us as well.
Brilliant. Cheers for your time, mate.
Cheers,
Thank
mate.
you.
Cheers,
Appreciate
guys.
it.
Full-time score is Lymington 1, Newport 1. I thought it was a very good competitive game. As we've spoken to both sides, and after full time, both of them felt like they could win it. And if you look back on it, that's probably a fair reflection. Isn't
Yeah, I think it was an end-to-end game. Both teams had the chances. Big scramble towards the end. Lymington could have scored. John DeFrey's got the header, and it was a scramble in the box. We saw the same thing with Newport up Lymington's end in the first
Yeah,
half.
I think they feel it was over the line, but it's hard to tell from where we are, isn't it?
Yeah. But the equalising goal was Macaulay Watson, his 5th goal of the season, the centre-back.
Straight after half time, wasn't it?
We-
And you
yeah.
thought they could probably kick on from there, but I think Lymington defended really well and looked dangerous on the break at the same time.
Both teams had their chances. Both goalkeepers, Pittman and Trajikowski, made some good saves. It was a good effort for Wessex League football, I think. Good, nice attacking game. Both teams went for it.
And as you said earlier, it's like we sort of appreciate these games more now, don't we? When we started the blog, because we were like, oh yeah, it's 7 or 8-0, but now we'd rather come and see a game like this than a one-sided game. But another excellent day out at Lymington, isn't it?
Yeah, great club. Good to see the buzz back.
Yeah, exactly. The stands are getting filled up again. Some old faces back in the clubhouse today. It's amazing what Christmas can do to a person, isn't it? But yeah, and also Newport as well, isn't it? It's great to chat to a few of our Newport regulars, and I'm sure we'll be doing a vlog again at some point this season. But we just want to say to, first of all, Gavin Fennell's Mrs. Kim, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Apparently you're the same age as me, but I won't disclose that on camera. 29, but yeah, we won't say that. And also to all our viewers, thank you for supporting us over the last
and all the
season
clubs
and,
and
half.
everyone we know.
All the clubs, all the players,
Yeah.
everyone. It's been great and we love doing it, don't we? And just want to wish you Merry Christmas.